Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about finances. We're going to be talking about the phone system going down yesterday. And we're going to be talking about money. One of our favorite subjects to talk about. So stay tuned. All right, hello everyone. We're going to do something a little different today. I'm actually posting a video. And you can thank RD Prepper. Prepper RD. Yeah, Prepper RD for this. He's like, Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, do you ever record and post in 1080p? And that's very rare because I rarely record, because most of the time I do lives, because this is a vlogging channel. But every now and then I put up a video, and we're going to talk about today what happened yesterday. I guess we switched over to 5G and everything went kaput with all these cell phones, and it took us back 30, 40 years, because I had to find a landline to dial from, and that landline would even make calls. So it put me on the mindset of, you know what, if SHTF, Tiawaki, WRL, if any of that ever happens, that's the way the phone lines will be, And of course my spidey senses were tingling like crazy yesterday, because I was like, oh boy, is this the start of it? Did we have somebody hit one of our satellites? Did the asteroid knock out a line of satellites for the cell phones? Or I didn't know what was going on. I still don't know what happened. I'm assuming from logical deduction and from some conversations I've had with some people, that the 5G thing might have happened yesterday or whatever. I don't know. And is that the new norm? Can we expect that to happen again? Is that something we can look forward to happening again? And the answer is, I don't know. I really truly do not know if this is going to be the new norm. I don't know if this is one and done. I don't know. And it seemed to me like everybody that I called that had an iPhone, and this is not an iPhone plug, because Lord knows I don't like them, but it seemed to me that everybody had an iPhone, their phone was working. So maybe it was just a mass virus that attacked all Android phones. Maybe that's what it was. I really don't know. And I was up, already late last night, and I was really tired from being up, throughout the weekend, and running this new business, running with this new business. I didn't feel like researching and doing all that, because I'm sure you guys will comment in the comments section, and you guys have already done the research, and y'all will let me know, which is fine, because I believe like this. I believe in keeping and maintaining the main thing, and the main thing is right now me continuously and constantly just trying to stack dollars. Okay, I gotta be honest with y'all. That's what right now. That's what life is all about for me, because I have a goal. I have a goal of getting out, and the goal of getting out is getting out of the rat race. I overheard my wife talking this morning to one of her coworkers, slash associate, slash somewhat friend, and she was talking about this game that we play, cash flow, and it's a great game. I absolutely love that game. And we played it with our children when they were younger. We learned a ton of money tactics from that game, and it was some things that we were already doing, because I don't have a problem with going out and hustle. And it talks about in the game, or it shows you in the game, how you take small deals and then you make those into larger deals. For example, let's say that you have an opportunity. Okay, so like in my profession, let's say somebody calls me. It's like, hey man, I got an electrical problem over here. Can you come? You mind come over here looking at it for me? Sure, I'll come look at it for you. And if it's something like, because most of the time it's something simple. When your power goes out, if you're going to check your breakers and all that good stuff, most time it's something very simple. Most time it's an outlet somewhere that has burned out, and you just got to find it. That's what most of the time happens, because most people don't know that. They get frantic, like, oh my God, the power's out. It's either that or it's a bad breaker. I mean, that's pretty much what I've narrowed things down to and have found out. Yeah, so or for example, somebody's like, hey, I got a leaky faucet, and I'm like, yeah, I can fix it or I can replace it, because I don't believe in fixing and repairing leaky faucets. I replace them with new ones, because that's guaranteed, that's warranted. A leaky, if I go off in there and change out the gasket and everything and it still leaks, guess what? Now I gotta go replace it with a new one, which costs me twice as much time and cost the customer twice as much money. When I could have just been like, hey, pick you out a faucet, I'll go get it, I'll install it, this is my fee for installing, and that's it. And for me, that would be a small deal. And then you just stack that paper, or save that money. The street slang is stack that paper. The most common way of saying it is save your money. Okay, and just keep saving until you get to the point where you can do a larger deal. For example, you buy a house. Okay, you buy the house, you buy it for inexpensive or cheap, and then you live in it 1, 2, 3 years, and you build up some equity in it, and then you sell it, and guess what? Once you move out, you take that $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000 that you get from that sale, and now with your small deal, you made $100, and you keep doing those over and over again. And then with your larger deal, you take that $20K, and then now you can do something even bigger. So you might be able to go to the auction, and you might be able to pick up a property that needs, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 worth of work, and you get that property at the auction for, let's say, $15,000. Well, you take the 15 out of the 20 that you made on the house that you flipped, and you buy it, and then you're just gonna take $8,000 worth of work. So you got 5 left over from the 20, and then from there, you will. All right, so we got a major interruption, and it's been about an hour since I was recording the first part of this video. But I was talking about how in the game of cash flow, and even in the game of life, I mean, this is the way it works. You do small deals, you do do larger deals, and I was giving the example of you take that $20,000 worth of equity, go to the auction, buy your house for $15,000. You need $8,000 worth of work roughly. Get in there and knock out some of that work yourself, and the stuff that you can't do, get you a few quotes, and keep getting up. Because one thing I am realizing, one thing I am learning is that it doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter what creed you are. The one thing that you can do to help yourself in this country is economic freedom. And as long as you're in a system where somebody has their thumb on you, for example, if you're working a job and you're a slave, for lack of better words, if you're a slave for 8 to 10 hours a day, and somebody's telling you when to come, when to go, when to eat, when to break, when to go pee, and that's just modern day slavery. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. I mean, it's the truth. I'm gonna try to fix the camera because I didn't want y'all seeing the mirror. But I mean, it's the truth, And then if you got another job, then you're leaving one plantation and going to another one. This is just modern day, okay? It's more instead of slave, it's more like indentured servanthood, I guess. You could call it that. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But the more paper you can stack, the more money you can save, the more dinero you have, the better you can live. I mean, that's just the way it is, y'all. And a lot of us, and most of us, are preppers, and we're all, trying to live that prepper lifestyle. And most of us, I ain't gonna say all of us, but most of us, a lot of us, want to own land. A lot of us want to get, go off the grid, and we want to live life. And I could totally, I mean, I'm being straight up honest now. And I have a very busy schedule. I'm always on the go. But as long as I'm somewhere and I got the internet, now Jennifer may have a problem because she loves being a social little butterfly. And that's probably the reason why we, haven't gone off grid now, because it's stages. But ultimately, everybody, listen. Ultimately, What kind of legacy are you leaving? What do you want to leave for your family? That's what, that's what I'm looking at. I'm 46 now. I'm getting older. I'm not going to always be here. And I want to make sure that the legacy I leave helps the generation and the generations to come behind me. I want to help. You start with your family. You want to help your family. You want your children, your children's children, or your children's children. That's it. Your children's children to be in a much better situation than you're in. That's what you want. Every good parent wants that. And even the scripture says, a good parent leaves, or a good man leaves his children's children an inheritance. An inheritance is not $500. An inheritance is, oh wow, I can do something with this. So that's where I am right now. And yesterday with this phone stuff, it just really caused me to think. We are so dependent and we are all so connected, yet we still have problems in this country about I'm better than you, you're worse than me, I don't like you for whatever reason. And it doesn't even matter what the reason is, for whatever reason. I think it's just crazy. I think it's so insane, and we're all connected. And if we're not connected spiritually, mentally, socially, we're connected with all the technology that we have. And that's before we even get nanochips, which is a whole nother, connection, if you want to call it that. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We need subscribers. If you've been blessed, helped, motivated, instructed, you feel like you feel connected on this channel, please contribute. Okay, please contribute. I mean, I don't ask often, but we are a for-profit channel, and y'all know my heart. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. I'm not begging. I'm not pleading, but you have not because you ask not. So if you've been motivated, inspired, what's another one? Learn anything on this channel? Contribute. We have all kind of ways you can contribute. You can do Cash App. You can do Super Chat. You can do Super Stickers. I would prefer if you guys did Cash App or PayPal, because that way I get most of the money if you do that. Okay, Super Chat and Super Stickers are great, but I'm noticing I'm losing like 50% of that money. So if you want to donate to the channel, $RS Chappelle, and that's $R as in Romeo, S as in Sam, C as in Charlie, H as in Hotel, A as in Apple, P as in Paul, P as in Paul, E as in everybody, L as in Larry, L as in Larry, $RS Chappelle, and feel free to send a Cash App. I'd appreciate it. We'd appreciate it. This is not our livelihood. We don't make our living off YouTube, but I know you have not, because you asked not, and we talk a lot about sowing seeds. And if you sow a seed into plant-based homestead prepper, you're sowing a good seed, okay? And it's going to grow and it's going to flourish. And I believe that if you sow that seed, you're going to get in return. I mean, we've already had folks to come in and say, yeah, I sowed a seed yesterday, and boom, I got 20 times what I sowed. So hey, it works. Sowing works. So anyway, love you guys. Be blessed. Take care.